on 12, I'll do the same set.
dance through the energy blast. Run flat, never pop your orbit. I keep energy in storage. I see spinning the globe, my fingertip itch. If I could pluck the earthquake hit. Look at the wrist, look at your body, I shake it and shift. Big fish in a small pond. Godzilla with a boot on. I step into your lawn. Turn skyscrapers into croutons. Hit the button going high speed. Need a megaphone to announce me. I move through the pygmies in the top pick. Gotta pick fleas. Sit back, better breathe deep. Look around and they looking at me. 10 toes still never defeat. Push button never needed a key. I see they ain't ready for me. Hot boy still 100 degrees. I cross eyes and I dotted the T's. E&D till I leave in peace.
Centerburg High School in some KMAC-tion battle happening here. Centerburg looking to avenge their loss against rival Fredericktown, while Danville coming in after a loss to Mount Gilead. Stay with us for the Knox Public Health pregame show. Coming up next, I've got Dylan Gonzalez making his OH Report debut right here. Coming up next.
Hey, Travis, what's up? Oh, not much. What's that sound? Just working on some long overdue improvements here. Whoa. Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Bryce Cutter with the OH Report, and we are coming to you live from Centerburg High School with the Knox Public Health pregame show. I've got Dylan Gonzalez making his OH Report debut on color commentary with us right here tonight. Dylan, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing really well. Right here for some KMAC-tion in a battle between Centerburg and Danville. Let's go ahead and take a look at our team spotlight for the Danville Blue Devils tonight. And this season looking to change their KMAC fortunes, 1-6 in the conference, 4-7 on the year though, coached by Steve Lyons. On the 11th, they defeated Crestline 70-54, and on the 13th, defeating Granville Christian Academy 79-52, but succumbing to the loss to Mount Gilead on the 15th, 68-44. This season, they're shooting 43%, 31% from the field, and 52% free throw. 167 assists to 183 turnovers, 73 steals, and 16 blocks. Take a look at our player spotlight for the evening. And playing forward, but able to mix it up as well. Lethal perimeter threat, 39% from beyond the arc, 15 steals on the year, and averaging 14.2. He's the leader for the Blue Devils as we get a look at him now. And Dylan, you know, we were talking about it a little before, but, you know, you've done a whole lot of work, both professionally and in broadcasting and all of that. What is special about high school sports and that energy that it brings, and specifically high school basketball?
It's that genuine environment and the love of the game. There's no NIL deals, you know, here. You're just playing with your buddies that you grew up with, and you're just doing it for your boys, and you're just playing the game for the love of it, and that's all there really is to it, for the love of the game. That's what I would say.
Absolutely. Now let's take a look at our keys to victory for the Danville Blue Devils, and they're going to need to stifle the Trojan athleticism. They're a very hard-nosed team, and they want to play fundamental team-based basketball. That's what they do best. I was talking to Dylan about it earlier, but when they're playing fundamental and things are going well for them, they're as tough as they come. But having a tough time this year in the KMAC with that 1-6 record. Let's go ahead and take a look at our team spotlight for the Centerburg Trojans. 6-5 on the year, 4-1 in the KMAC, battling for that top spot on the 4th. They defeated Loudonville 72-63. They defeated Cardington 69-47, and losing to Fredericktown 64-57, a heartbreaker for them against their rival. 3 players in the KMAC leaders this year. Jack Lawrence with his 10th in scoring, 14.6 points per game. Bennett Hill is second in three-point percentage, 42%, and Trevin Harris is first in steals with 34, 3.1 steals per game. Let's take a look at our player spotlight for the evening for the Trojans. Giving the top nod to Jack Lawrence, the senior presence. 14.6 points per game, 7.3 rebounds per game, and 1.1 steals per game. And as a coach, how do you kind of feel as you have a guy who's so dominant down low like Jack Lawrence, you can count on every single night? How do you kind of plan for that?
I mean, for Danville, you kind of just have to stop him, maybe even throw a double team at him if he gets the ball down low. And for Centerburg, it's kind of like, hey, play it through him, throw it down in there, and then maybe get some open three-pointers playing through him in the post.
And taking a look at both of these teams, do you kind of expect the battle, as I do, to come from that forward, or do you think they're going to look to mix it up and send it to the perimeter?
Well, I think I've been watching him. He's got a nice three-point stroke here in the pregame, so I could see him getting hot outside. But I'm an inside-out kind of guy. You want to try to, establish yourself down low and then go outside after.
Now let's take a look at our keys to victory for the Centerburg Trojans, and utilizing that athleticism, they're going to look to outrun the Blue Devils, guys like Miles Marshall and Blaine Ball, who are so accustomed to running. They're going to need to stay active in the passing lanes. You saw featuring Trevin Harris with those 31 steals on the year, is so active with the hands, and if they're able to utilize that tonight, they could really force a lot of turnovers. So wrapping things up for our Knox Public Health pregame show. Just a few minutes until we begin. There will be a national anthem. What are a couple of things that you're most excited for? What are you looking out for in this game that you really think are going to make a difference, Dylan?
Well, it seems like Centerburg, they kind of play through Jack Lawrence like we've been saying, but Danville, they kind of have like a three-headed monster when it comes to scoring between Wesley Payne, Carson Proper, and Ashton Spaulding. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Danville, they're probably going to be spreading it out more, versus Centerburg will probably play through Jack Lawrence.
And a lot of guys on that Danville squad, as you were saying, weapons offensively, shooting near 40% from beyond the arc, and kind of a different style from what I think we're going to see from Centerburg, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, kind of spread it out more for Danville versus Centerburg. I mean, I'm sure they'll have a lot of guys that can play off of the post play, but we'll see what happens here tonight.
So just a minute remaining in the pregame, and festivities should begin soon. You take a look there on our Webb's Marathon and Automotive scoreboard, getting ready to begin with the national anthem. We'll have the tip off. So both teams looking for redemption after tough losses for them both. Danville to Mount Gilead felt like they had the upper hand in that one, but it ended up getting away. The same with Centerburg against rival Fredericktown. That's one that either side really would have hated to lose, and Centerburg coming out on the losing side. We'll see how they're able to rebound, if they come out with that fury, or if they continue to have issues, but I think they'll bounce back nicely. Packed house here. Centerburg High School really filling up the stands. Danville fans making the trip out as well, as you can see.
Ladies gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to today's contest featuring the Danville Blue Devils and your Centerburg Trojans. We ask you to please stand up and move your hats for the playing of the national anthem, sung tonight by Centerburg.
Pause for the national anthem. And with that, we are gearing up for opening tip-off here at Centerburg High School. Starters being introduced for both sides. Energy about to enter the building.
According to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the KMAC. The officials for today's contest are Jason Brooke, Rick Struggle, John Cusick. Now your Danville Blue Devils. Number 15, Ashton Spaulding.
Taking a look at the Blue Devils starting lineup. Ashton Spaulding, Aiden Mickley, Carson Proper. Wesley Payne. Now for the home side as they're introduced.
Number 3, Blade Ball. Number 5, Bennett Hill. Number 10, Jack Lawrence. Number 13, Isaiah Sully. Number 23, Trevor Harris.
There's your look at the starting five for both sides. Anticipation building here in the arena. And at center court, they'll meet. Final words being shared. Looks like Aiden Mickley will line up at center court for Danville. Face off against Trevor Harris in the opening tip. And we are underway here at Centerburg High School. Trevin Harris winning the opening tip with a lot of room to spare, almost in and out of bounds. Centerburg will set up and moving the ball around the perimeter nicely. A wide open shot for Isaiah Sule offline, and in the exchange, the ball's going to end up in the hands of Danville. Taking the ball up the floor will be Wesley Payne. He'll line up with Ashton Spaulding opposite of him, handing it off around the perimeter. Overloading the right side as they set the screen. Spaulding in rhythm, and they're already on the board with the three-pointer, taking no time at all to take the lead.
Great ball movement there by Danville against that man defense.
It just seemed like they had such a great idea of where they were going to go with it. Taking their time, looking for the right shot. They work it inside. Now back outside to the corner, looking to the baseline. They send it to Harris. Harris for three, and no luck that time either. So Centerburg, after 2 possessions, coming up scoreless. A quick pass inside, laps from the defense as Bennett Hill is on the board.
Great find, though.
Great job to have his head up in that situation. Receiver, right place, right time. Couldn't have been anywhere better. On the floor, it's a turnover, but Centerburg gets it right back. Sule, back to Hill. Inside to Harris. With 2 guys on him, the fadeaway shot is airballed. Now up the floor, they find Carson Proper. He can't get it to go with the left hand, gets his own rebound. And Hill takes over, but another turnover. The step back 3 is no good, too hard off the glass for Aiden Mickley. So after that one, a quick 7-0 run, 2.5 minutes through the first quarter. And another turnover. Spaulding with the ball, and he's got numbers but can't hold on to it. Finally gets the ball back into his hands, puts the shot up, but it's offline. Sule with the outlet. Now Harris at the basket, off the backboard, no good. Rebound back to the Blue Devils. Working it around the perimeter. And Dylan, the shots haven't been falling, obviously, for Centerburg. At what point do you kind of make the adjustments, but at what point do you kind of let the shooters shoot as well? What kind of does that look like?
I just think they need to be a little bit more patient. Seems like they're passing it inside. They shot it over a double team right there. Just a little more patience on offense.
So patience as they look to hold on to possessions, and Bennett Hill is on the boards for Centerburg for the first time tonight. So once again at a 7-point deficit. Payne takes it up, but they say it'll go the way of Centerburg. We'll take a look at that one more time on the Monarch Title Services instant replay. I do think that's the right call there. Looking to recover after a rough first 4 minutes. Finally on the board after a Bennett Hill layup. A double dribble called. We'll take another look at that, and yep, dribbling, and picks it up and puts it back down one more time. So turnover is costing Centerburg early. Now Payne with the handoff to Byers. Down low, you can kind of see the scheme of it there where they work it around and then try to find the guy down low. Inbound, now Payne. Too hard off the rim. Mid-range jumper from Mickley. Out of bounds, and the Trojans will take over. A lot of turnovers, obviously, for the Trojans so far. Do you think it's the passing, the dribbling? What do you think's going on here that's not really working in their offense right now?
Like I said earlier, just a little bit too much of rushing, especially like on that double dribble. Just square up, look at the basket. No need to rush.
So no need to panic, as it's just a 7-point deficit. They'll look for their shot. Sends it inside, and pass deflected. Seen that several times so far. Setting up the offense, they're gonna try something different. Harris takes it baseline, thinks about the three. Lawrence, a hard take to the rim, and he'll be fouled.
I also think that's what they need to do. Just give him the ball, go to the hoop, see if you get a foul call.
I mean, it's great when the shot's falling for you, but at a certain point, I mean, you gotta rely on those hard takes that you've used all year long, and doing that there as he goes to the line for two.
Yeah, just get inside and then work that inside and then outside later maybe.
So misses the first, he'll have a chance at the second. And this one is good, so it puts him within 2 possessions. Looking to trap now. A half-court pressure. Picks up his dribble. And finds the backdoor pass to Aiden Mickley. And I think good idea with the trap to put a little bit more pressure on Danville, but you get the sense that that trap wasn't very suffocating on that possession.
Yeah, let's see what they do here, if they stay in it or not. It seems like that first time they tried it did not work out very well, obviously, but it looks like they're still in it.
You can hear from the home crowd cheering on their Trojans. Get their head in the game. They feel like they're the better team going into this one. Now Spaulding from 17 feet. And this team in rhythm. Now Sule. Too hard off the backboard. Didn't even make contact with the rim. Up the floor. The Blue Devils, the Euro step, hands it off. Right off the bottom of the rim. Rebound goes to the Trojans. Trevin Harris with numbers 3-on-1. Takes it hard up to the rim. Blaine Ball wants the foul, but they say out of bounds. Take another look at that one. And I think just doing a good job of staying straight up. Looking at the trap one more time, able to find someone on the wing. The pass was offline though. Too hard off the glass again. Facing a 10-point deficit, Sule takes it all the way to the rim, but he's going to be fouled as he takes it up.
They need to do more of that too. You see they had the advantage with the Danville man trailing. They had a 5-on-4. No one was guarding him, so he just took it straight to the basket.
Right, one of those keys to victory that we were talking about earlier is just their ability to get out and run on the teams and the athleticism taking it to the basket. You know that Danville is a really hard-nosed team. They're tough, defensively strong, but take it in there and try to get the fouls. Lawrence can't get the friendly roll. Offensive rebound goes back to Spaulding, and they're on the board once again. Spaulding has 7 on the night. And a great look inside from Harris to Lawrence. Just a fundamental pass down low. Inside of 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Breaking up a pass, now Trevin Harris takes it to the rim for an easy 2. Inside of 15 seconds, Harris reading the passing lane, trying to get in front, but out of bounds. Danville will reset. So perhaps the energy they need to bounce back in this one. Spaulding on the backside. We'll say Sule, using the body, pushed him out of bounds. We'll take another look at that one there. I do think so. Inside of 5 seconds for the last shot. It's up for Mickley and no good. So after 1 quarter of play, Danville coming into Centerburg High School and leading this one 15-7 over Centerburg. Stay with us for second quarter action coming up next.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to be entering its second year of media sponsorship for local nonprofits.
We've partnered with Crawford County Now to offer nonprofits a podcast and a radio spot.
First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back for second quarter action here at Centerburg High School, and after 8 minutes of play, Danville leading this one 15-7 over Centerburg. And we talked about it before the game, how Centerburg kind of felt like they were the better team in this one, but coming out just a little bit flat. I think also noteworthy as well is the energy from Danville as well as they've came out in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was about as good of a start as Danville could expect. For Centerburg, they need to cut down on the turnovers, and then on the other end, get on the boards. They've been out-rebounded. Let's see what I got here. 5-2 in that first quarter.
Great note there, and that is those hustle plays that we talk about so much. Bennett Hill getting on the board once again. The 3-ball in rhythm, and they're within 5. Just getting it across midcourt. Facing the trap, looking inside, and pass right on line for Carson Proper. Couldn't have been more on a thread.
Yeah, Danville's doing a really good job against this press. I'm interested to see if Centerburg stays in it for the rest of this quarter.
Sule, the spot up, a long 2 is off the back iron. Rebound goes to Mickley. Thinking about the 3-ball, opts out of it, passes it straight into the hands of Sule, looking up the floor. Ball with the skip pass, and it's picked off by Mickley. Mickley off to the races, the Euro step, and rolls it right over the front of the rim.
Great move to get that layup in.
Great little hesitation. I think on those fast breaks, it can, you know, some younger players can come in too fast and too hard off the backboard, but they're just doing a good job of slipping it right all over the front of the rim. Lawrence on the board. Lawrence has got 5.
Great steal.
Lawrence with the steal. That's a foul they end up calling, and Lawrence is in a lot of pain.
That's one of the worst in basketball. When you go knee on knee, that does not feel good.
Yeah. But he's up quickly. Now after the foul, they'll take it out of bounds on the sideline. Bennett Hill in rhythm. Can't get it to go this time.
They've had a lot of possessions where they've just passed it once and then threw a shot up.
Great point as Danville once again with the layup. Hill to the basket. He's blocked from behind. Harris gets it stripped, holds on to it. He'll be fouled, and oh my gosh, what a shot off the backboard.
Are they going to count it?
It's a good question.
I think they are.
And indeed they will as they line up. Let's take another look at that one. So working it inside, really nowhere to go. Sees an ounce of daylight, an underhanded toss. That one definitely going to be a top cut contender this week on the Joe Show. Trying the three. Air ball, that one close to the baseline, but Spaulding saves it, and Spaulding is on a scoring spree. His 9th already in the game.
So right there, you just dribble straight into the defense, swing it, see if you got something on the other side.
Looking baseline, looking to make the extra pass, no good this time. So with that, you're kind of not really seeing like the rhyme or rhythm that you would expect from the offense, correct?
Yeah, well, it seems like Centerburg does like to get out on the fast break a lot, and they've been struggling a lot in the half court, and I think that's why they started that press. There, you got another turnover. Yeah, they just need to settle down.
So with that said, I mean, obviously Danville's doing things right on defense. What do you think the biggest keys defensively for them has been thus far?
I mean, honestly, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced, in my opinion. Danville is playing some good defense, but also some self-inflicted wounds by the Trojans as well.
Skip pass, this one too hard. They'll look to work it around once again.
There you go.
Blaine Ball with the steal, using the bottom hand, takes it to the basket, too hard off the backboard. They end up turning it over there on the rebound. That one a heartbreaker.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're looking for. You just got to finish the layup there.
That's what they're so good at, is reading those pass lanes and getting out in front. And like you said, not really kind of their bread and butter, the three ball, but when they're able to get out and run, play that physical brand of basketball. The trap in the corner, they call a timeout, a 30-second. First timeout of the game actually called, and that one just to save the ball handler that was trapped in the corner.
Yeah, that's exactly what you don't want to do offensively, is end up in a corner in a trap, but luckily they were aware enough to get the timeout called.
So just a brief break. Take a second to thank our sponsors who support our live and free coverage right here on the OH Report. Webb's Marathon Automotive. Stop by Webb's Marathon to join the Webb's Rewards program, where you can earn dollars off fuel and free drinks and coffee. Go Trojans. Knox Public Health, committed to the health of the community by promoting healthy lifestyles, preventing illness, and protecting the community. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. Monarch Title Services. If you're selling or refinancing your real estate, you get to choose the title company. Why not support those who support the Trojan? Close with confidence anytime, anywhere. Kilbuck Savings Bank, since 1900, Kilbuck Savings Bank has been proud to serve our community with dedication, integrity, and a commitment to your financial success. In 2025, our organization will mark an incredible milestone with 125 years of building relationships, empowering dreams, and growing together with you. Again, thank you to our sponsors as we return for second quarter action. 3:41 remaining here in the second quarter. They do end up calling the foul. I think that one going against Blaine Ball. First team foul of the quarter for Centerburg, 3 for Danville. Spaulding will take it out underneath. Sealing him, and another basket.
Nifty play there. He was the inbounder, just gave it right back to him, and then put it up in the post.
Foul along the sideline as Harris reaches for the ball. Spaulding with 11 on the night. I mean, he has just been electric so far for Danville.
Yeah, and it seems like for Centerburg, Lawrence, oh no, Lawrence is right there. I thought he was on the bench. It'd be nice to see him get the ball down low more.
We've seen a few of those plays where he's taken it hard down low and taken the foul.
Like right there, he was posted up. I thought that was a good chance for them to get him the ball. Unfortunately, they did not.
I thought that was a good motion as well off the down screen pick. Ball is fouled from behind, so he'll go to the line for 2. Another look, just dishing it out to the sideline. A little too handsy on the jump shot. That one not close. We'll get a second chance.
Centerburg has gotten to the line a couple times, but they're not really executing in their free throws, but they did right there.
So 3 for 5 on free throws. That one offline to the basket is Bennett Hill with the left hand, and they're within 10 points once again.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to keep doing. Just keep forcing turnovers, get in those passing lanes, and try to turn it into offense.
They try it again, this time a little too over-eager on the gamble. They end up making the extra pass, and that one a good one. Harris, the quick spin move, and he floats into the basket. Another look at that one. Harris putting on a highlight reel of his own tonight. Skip pass, now to Payne. Working it inside. Fadeaway shot, this one no good. Looking up floor, Trevin Harris. They again missed the layup, their second fast break layup missed tonight. And a travel is called, so bailing out the Trojans, and I do see it there, just lifting the pivot foot before he initially puts down the first dribble.
Yeah, so what I've noticed is when Danville's scoring, it seems like they're breaking that press really fast, but it seems like when they don't, the Trojans kind of settle in on defense and they're able to get a turnover.
Great point. Also of note, the Trojans are in the bonus. 5 fouls for Danville, and looks like they will go to the line for 2. So that's, like you were saying, the aggression really starting to pay off for them as they're now in the bonus. They get to shoot 2 free throws every time they're fouled with 90 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
That's going to be a key, but they do need to knock them down as Lawrence knocks one down right there.
Looking to change their fortunes, puts them within 2 possessions if he would have made it, but the deficit will remain at 7. Facing the trap, and it's 3 quarters now. Great shot off the backboard. Take another look at that one. This time it's Braylon Kaufman.
Yeah, they just patiently navigated that trap and got a good bucket there as we get another turnover.
They're operating so well and so comfortably in this situation. I mean, they put the Trojans in the bonus and just moving the ball around the perimeter, knowing that they can take a possession or 2 now that they're in the lead by about 9. Ball with the steal. Lawrence will take it to the basket and gets the and one. Jax Lawrence with a full head of steam, absorbing the contact, using the left hand to his advantage.
It seemed like the second quarter we've been playing more of Centerburg style of play, right? The first quarter they weren't really getting out on the fast break, and now they are, and they've cut it within 6 now.
Lawrence with that free throw now has 9 on the night. Taking it himself, the floater is good for Aiden Mickley. Now going back and forth. Dishes it to the corner, inside of 10 seconds. The shot, Schaller gets the basket. And so after 2 quarters of play, things have gotten a little more interesting now as Danville leads this one 31-25 over Centerburg on Centerburg's home court. Stay with us for the halftime show coming up next.
Coach B. Hey, Travis, what's up? Oh, not much. What's that sound? Just working on some long overdue improvements here. Whoa. Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Bryce Coder and Dylan Gonzalez with the OH Report here with the Knox Public Health Halftime Show. And after 2 quarters of play, Danville leading this one 31-25 here at Centerburg High School. Let's go ahead and take a look at our halftime stats. Through 16 minutes, Danville with 13 field goals, 1 3-pointer, 7 rebounds, 7 turnovers, 6 fouls, and 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. For the Trojans, 11 field goals, 1 3-pointer, 6 rebounds, 9 turnovers, 2 fouls, and 6 for 8 from the free throw line. And this one, we thought that it might be one that Centerburg ends up running away with, but really, it's a really competitive contest that Danville has gotten out in front of.
Yeah, and Centerburg can easily get back in this game. You saw it in the second quarter when they kind of cut the deficit. It was a matter of them taking care of the basketball and them taking the ball away from Danville. So that's what I would probably think we'll see more of in the third quarter. But not to be cliche, but it's about taking care of the rock. I mean, that's really what it's come down to so far in this first half.
And in the later parts of the second quarter, Centerburg really coming back nicely. So not all hope is lost, right?
No, definitely not. Like I said, if they could just their whole offense seems to be off of turnovers. So if they could just create more turnovers, it seemed like they really did a good job running that press in the second half, or in the second quarter, excuse me. So let's see if they come back out in that press, because they didn't start the game in the press. They kind of went to it after a couple of possessions. So we'll see what they do here defensively.
In that trap, we got to see it about halfway through the first quarter. Do you think that's working? Do you think that's going to be the recipe if they want to come back in this one?
Yeah, but they need to execute it. There has been a couple times that Danville broke it pretty easily, so we'll see how that unfolds here in the second half.
You know, I've said it several times, you know, the trap is great if you can execute it well, but it has to be snappy and sharp, because otherwise you're just kind of creating space for offensive players to move into.
Yeah, and they did a really good job, especially at the top towards the end of that second quarter.
So third quarter action here with the OH Report at Centerburg High School. Looking to get on the board early. Blaine Ball with a 3 ball. A foul is called on the rebounding exchange. See if we can get another look at that one. Be on the floor. Yeah, and I see it there. Carson Proper with the forearm. Hesitation. And we'll just pull it back out. Lawrence thinks about it. He gets wrapped up, and an easy roll with the left hand off the backboard. Jackson Lawrence is across the 2-digit mark. He's on the board with 11.
Yeah, and like we just talked about, Centerburg was in that press, but Danville just carved through it like it was nothing.
Lawrence back out into the corner. So after that one, Danville will take over.
And I feel like you were saying earlier, Centerburg kind of hoisting up some threes. I think they shot 3 from that same spot already to start this quarter and have missed them all.
And that was something that we thought maybe that would be addressed going into the locker room, was the shots that they were taking, considering that they had been so successful with the drive so far in the game, but right out of the locker room taking 3 quick ones.
Yeah, I'm not sure if coach addressed that or not, but it's a matter of, I mean, like we said, their bread and butter seems to be getting out in the fast break, not exactly lighting it up from behind the arc.
But in another way, it could be a nod of confidence from the coach as well, as he'll go to the line for just 1 as he makes the basket through contact. But, you know, the idea that shooters shoot, and you get good guys on your team who you feel like can knock down the 3-ball consistently, it could be like a nod of confidence to be able to say, yeah, I'm comfortable with you shooting that shot because I feel like it's going to fall later on, you think.
You're right about that, but you also mentioned earlier, at what point do you kind of abandon it and realize that maybe tonight is not the night for the 3-point shot?
Great point. With 6:28 remaining here in the third quarter, a lot of questions still left to be answered. Cannot convert the 3-point play. Lucas will get back on defense as Centerburg takes over. Back to the top of the key. Lawrence all alone with his toes on the line. It would have been a long 2, but it's off the back iron. Now a 3 ball from Bennett Hill, and Bennett Hill puts him within 5 with the 3 ball.
Yeah, and he's their best three-point shooter. So if anyone's going to turn around the shooting struggles for Centerburg, it's going to be him.
A great lob pass. They're so good at that, but he's blocked from behind. Jax Lawrence to the rim.
I thought he got fouled there.
Too high off the backboard. We'll take another look after the fast break. That one out of bounds.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, that one a good job. I think you stand straight up in contact with the ball. At the basket, makes a beautiful extra pass. That's been the story all night long. The ball movement of Danville really taking the Trojans by surprise. And they try to make an extra pass of their own, but it's at the feet of Lawrence.
Interesting to point out, Trevin Harris, I thought, started this game, and he was doing a good job at the top of that press or that trap that Centerburg was running, but we haven't seen him in this third quarter yet.
That is true. Something to look out for there over on the bench in a jersey, not in a warm-up or anything. They say on the pass he stepped on the baseline. Oh yeah, you can see it there. One more look. So 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Both teams equal with 1 team foul. Great job of feigning the cut, utilizing the back door, but a foul is going to be called.
I also think at some point in the half court for Centerburg, Lawrence just needs to look for his shot. Right there, it looked like he had a lot of space where he could go to work, and he chose to dribble around the top of the key and pass instead. We'll see later this game goes as they're running out of time if he does that.
You've kind of seen like flashes where he's taken over the game at points, you know, coming up with a few really quick baskets. We'll see if he's able to do that later on in this game if they do continue to trail. This time they're facing a 7-point deficit. That one, not the best shot they could have looked for. And Spaulding down low in the right place at the right time. Spaulding has 13 on the night.
Yeah, Centerburg thought that they had a turnover there. They just couldn't grab the ball, and then it ends up in a layup for Danville.
You see the three-point threat of Spaulding. Perhaps it's part of their game plan tonight is mixing it up a little bit, packing him in down low, because we've seen a lot of action from him from that block tonight.
Yeah, he's hit some great shots as Centerburg scores there.
Thomas Schaller, the 6'3" senior, they give it up, but can't get the layup to go. Disappointed in himself, but the Trojans, with pace, are now slowed down. Great hesitation, looks to the other corner, ball with the right hand, can't get the friendly roll. The 3-ball try from Payne. This one too short. Rebound goes to Mickley, and Danville with second chance points. A 9-point lead for Danville, and just nothing falling for the Trojans. A cap on the rim. And a timeout is called by Danville.
Yeah, these second chance points for Danville, they're killing Centerburg on that offensive glass out here in this third quarter.
So discussion along that sideline, obviously turnovers, but the shots, I mean, they have got to start falling if they want to get back into this one.
Yeah, shots need to fall, and like I mentioned earlier, we didn't see Harris. It looks like he's going to go back in the game now, and I think he'll help out a little bit on that defensive glass for Centerburg.
You can hear the student section down there trying to get their team back into it.
I mean, Centerburg's just kind of played a sloppy game so far, and Danville, they're just running their offense, being real patient, and then it seems like every time they miss a shot, they end up on the offensive glass with a second chance point.
Very quickly, too. I think that's going to be something that they talk about, is they can't allow Danville to get in behind after they make baskets. It seems like every time they take a step forward, they're taking one step back.
Yeah, and when you're down and you're giving up offensive rebounds like that, it's just really a backbreaker. You work so hard to get that stop, and just to give up an offensive rebound and then an easy second chance layup off that offensive rebound, it's just very, very backbreaking.
Trevin Harris checking back into the game after the timeout. Inside of 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Looking up floor with numbers. Makes the extra pass, and it's a good one.
We've been talking about it all night. That seems like that Centerburg's brand, right? They got a turnover down at the baseline and quickly up the floor for a quick 2.
Using the pivot, now at the free throw line. Coming up with the steal, Harris will be fouled. They want to travel. The visitors' side does, but take another look at that one.
Yeah, I think he did foul him as we do look at it, but maybe a little bit late whistle.
Yeah, I think that was the case. There definitely was contact, a late whistle. They end up calling it on the floor, though. Jax Lawrence can't get the layup. The third missed layup for the Trojans tonight.
Yeah, that was great action off the inbound. Unfortunately, they just couldn't finish. .2:15 remaining here in the third quarter.
Blue Devils taking the ball up the floor, facing the trap once again. Around the perimeter, they leave a man wide open, but Wesley Payne unlucky this time. It'll stay with Danville.
Yeah, again, just got to secure that rebound there. It looked like Lawrence had his hands on it and then just bobbled it out of bounds.
Try inside, and a foul is called. Crowd not happy about this one. I think that's going to be the third team foul for the Trojans. To the free throw line, now into the corner. Mickley. They end up waving it off.
I think they're saying it hit the top, like the wiring or something up there. Yeah, it did.
Oh, good catch. I didn't even see that. Harris at the rim, hard is whacked, going to the line. We'll take another look at that one as he's back on his feet, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and this is what they need more of. Seems like they haven't been getting a lot done in the paint, in the half-court sets. Like I said earlier, it seems like they're scoring a lot on the fast break, but right there, just saw an opening and took it to the cup.
No luck on the three-point play, but he'll get a chance to score 2. Harris has 6 points on the night. First free throw is good. Fourth team foul for Danville. So with 1:41, any additional foul will send the Trojans to the line for 2. Harris makes the second. Now within 5. That's what separated them at the half. Contesting the 3, no good once again from Payne.
Oh, they called him for a foul, I think.
Take another look at that one. So 5th team foul.
Not sure who they called that on.
It's an offensive foul. Yeah, not so sure about that one, but all the same, they're going to go to the line to shoot 2. So we talked about it before the half, but this is what they're going to need to do if they want to get back into it. When the shots are just not falling, you've got to have a strong presence down low and just absorb as much contact as you possibly can to get to the line.
Yeah, they've been doing a decent job getting to the line, and in the second half, they're actually knocking them down. So we'll see if that continues to reveal itself in the fourth quarter.
We'll try again to put them within 4. And they do. Turnover, and now in a single possession ball game, this one could be turned completely on its head. 1:15 remaining here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it seems like Centerburg hasn't been this close since the start of the game, so we'll see what they do with this possession.
Harris for 3, and we've got a tie ball game. Trevin Harris getting it right back inside of 1 minute, and a foul is called, a push. So we'll see. They're going to the line. They called a push, it looked like, on number 4, Caleb Lucas.
Yeah, they called it off the ball, and I mean, these last 2 trips for Danville has been a killer because they fouled Centerburg one time 90 feet from the basket and about 50 feet from the basket. You want to make them earn it.
Now with Blaine Ball at the line. An opportunity to claim the lead for the very first time tonight. And the Trojans are in front. Danville looking to respond. Almost into the hands of a defender. Spaulding takes it, and he is whacked as he goes up for the floater. He'll go to the line for 2 and a chance to reclaim the lead for the Blue Devils now.
Yeah, not a great foul there, but they almost got another steal leading to a fast break, and it just looked like it slipped through the hands.
There's the first free throw, so we're all squared away at 42. Danville reclaiming the lead. Inside of 40 seconds. They're running something. Not going to hold it for the last shot. Ball takes it hard to the rim. Just a strong take. Inside of 20 seconds, facing close defense. Poked out of bounds. They're going to hold on to it. Ball thought that Centerburg should be in possession, but we'll start with 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Pass down low is offline, so a 7.3. The Trojans will take over.
See if they're aware of the clock here.
5 seconds, quickly up the floor, looking for the shot. Looked like he might have been fouled, but time is going to expire after 3 quarters of play. Centerburg claiming their first lead tonight, 44-43 over Danville. Stay with us for fourth quarter action coming up next.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, Start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Bryce Coder, Dylan Gonzalez back here with an interesting one for you. After 3 quarters of play, Centerburg is leading by just 1. They've been trailing pretty much the entire game, but a flurry of points has led to them having an advantage, but it didn't last long at all.
Yeah, it seems like Danville has been dominating this game. If I'm Centerburg, I'm happy to only be down 2 right now.
And a great move with the left hand. Another look at that one. So well aware of where his body is in space. Spaulding makes a tough pass out of the trap. And now Danville leading by 2, going back and forth. Harris with the tough shot, no good. Facing the trap, very comfortable. Spaulding makes a bad pass, ends up into the hands of Trevin Harris, but the Trojans have to slow it down. It's out of bounds, though. Another look at that one, just can't get it into their hands. That one was close, though.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, they get the turnover, it looks like they're about to score, and then just some miscommunication, it looks like. I thought he might have saved that one, though.
I thought so, too, a little bit. See, that's the beauty of having our position. We get instant replay.
Yeah, that's right.
4 points separating the 2 teams now after the basket from Carson Proper. Looking for a good shot. They work it inside to Rodebeck. Rodebeck, no good. Now facing a lot more pressure all the way up the floor. They leave a guy open underneath. He'll just send it right back out, but that's something they've got to look out for. They've found him so many times underneath the basket. The 3 try. Payne has been cold all night long. Harris to the basket with the left hand.
Just keep getting on the fast break. Centerburg seems like the way more athletic team tonight, so just keep doing that if you're Centerburg.
Changing their fortunes with the layups. They've missed several of them, but Trevin Harris right on the money that time. Just a 1-possession game here at Centerburg High School. They're going to slow it down. It's tipped, so no over and back. Wesley Payne dishes it out to Spaulding. Spaulding steps into a 3, and it's good! A 5-point ball game with 4:30 remaining here in the 4th.
He's been great for them tonight. He's got, was 18 now?
18 points. To the basket. Blaine Ball finishes well. into the corner, almost picked off. This time it is picked off by Lawrence. Harris taking it up strong, and it's good. He wants the foul, but they don't call it, and a timeout is going to be called by Centerburg. Back and forth they go. Where they'll stop, nobody knows, but we have 4:03 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and Danville is leading this one 53-52.
Yeah, Danville seems pretty content to take their time on offense while Centerburg continues to get out on the fast break, and we'll see which one of these contrasting styles ends up coming up on top at the end of the game.
I'd like to take a second to thank our sponsors who support our live and free coverage right here on the OH Report. Webb's Marathon and Automotive. Stop by Webb's Marathon to join the Webb's Rewards program where you can earn dollars off fuel and free drinks and coffee. Go Trojans. Knox Public Health, committed to the health of the community by promoting healthy lifestyles, preventing illness, and protecting the community. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. Monarch Title Services. If you're selling or refinancing your real estate, you get to choose the title company. Why not support those who support the Trojans? Close with confidence anytime, anywhere. Kilbuck Savings Bank. Since 1900, Kilbuck Savings Bank has been proud to serve our community with dedication, integrity, and a commitment to your financial success. In 2025, our organization will mark an incredible milestone: 125 years of building relationships, empowering dreams, and growing together with you. Again, thank you to our sponsors who support our live and free coverage. Crossing the halfway mark here in the fourth quarter. Pass down low, and everything going right for Danville tonight. Harris thinks about the three, puts the ball on the ground though. Crossover and a back door. Rodebeck can't come up with it. Now ball bounces around, and once again we're squared away at 55.
That was great ball movement. We saw earlier they called it hitting the top of the wire on the other end. I thought it might have on this one too, but if the ref doesn't call it,
that one close.
It's not the case.
Stepping on the sideline, out of bounds. An unfortunate mistake will give Centerburg a chance at the basket, but it's rejected at the rim. They'll call the foul, though.
I don't know about that one.
We'll take another look. Gets up the floor,
Great
just behind
pass.
the defense. Maybe that one close.
Guess he got him with the body, but it looked clean up top.
No easy layups for the Trojans, but they will get two easy 15-footers from the charity stripe. Centerburg in front. Playing ball, the 5'9" junior. Misses the second, so only one will separate the two teams. Free man on the weak side. Down low. And a great look inside for Owen Gronberg.
Got to give credit to Wesley Payne there, though, with the great assist.
Great vision up the floor. 2:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. Harris to ball, sets the screen. Ball with the right hand, not fouled. So Danville will take over. Chance to make this a two-possession game. Instead, they'll work it inside. Spaulding's got 20 points on the night.
Great cut, great pass, easy basket. Another one for Spaulding.
Two minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Right into the rear end of a defender. Danville takes it to the rim. No good, too hard off the backboard. Back into the hands of Centerburg. Trevin Harris at the rim. The easy layup. And a timeout called. You can feel the energy in the building here. Centerburg calling that timeout. They'll have 2 remaining.
See, what's interesting here is with no shot clock, is Danville going to try to play keep away for a little over a minute, or are they going to be more aggressive? I'd find a very interesting strategy here at this level with no shot clock. At what point do you kind of just sit on your lead?
And, you know, kind of an interesting question there, because it seems like as the game goes on, the trap is working better and better and forcing those turnovers. I don't necessarily think that more passing helps Danville in the situation.
Yeah, you're right about that. We'll see what they do, but yeah, Danville, they dominated 3 quarters of this game, and right at the end of the 3rd quarter, Centerburg was able to take the lead. It would be quite a heartbreaking loss if they're not able to come out of Centerburg with the win tonight.
Certainly feel like it's the one that got away. Danville come up with their 2nd KMAC victory with a win tonight. But this would be a heartbreaker for the Centerburg Trojans if they drop this one. Losing most recently to Fredericktown on the 10th, their bitter arch rival. They look to bounce back tonight, but have found themselves in a tangle.
And at what point, if you're Centerburg, do you foul?
That's true.
They have quite a bit of fouls to give.
Whoa. And a 3-ball makes it a 2-possession game. No doubt about it. From the second it left his fingertips. Inside, Lawrence throws it at the basket. Are you kidding me? That wasn't even a shot. He just threw it in the general direction of the basket. And now Centerburg gets it right back. Another look at what happened there. And just dribbles it off his leg.
Yeah, Wesley Payne's not happy about that. He didn't think that he touched it after it got deflected.
Inside a minute, clock just started. Working the off-ball screens, ball to the basket, it rolls around and he'll be fouled. No good on the basket. That one was close. See how they just break down the defense.
So close to the and one.
Now ball, a chance to tie. Oh, and they won't on this possession at least. A timeout called by Danville. An opportunity to discuss how they're going to play out the remaining 47.9 seconds remaining of this ball game.
Yeah, I think Coach Lyons is probably just telling them to make sure that they protect the ball here, take care of it. They're going to be up at least a point, maybe 2. Coming down the stretch here, 47 seconds left. Take care of the basketball.
Like you were saying, Centerburg has no team fouls in this quarter, and that's something we even talked about before the game, is how you manage these sorts of situations where in order to really force them to the line, they've got to foul them 5 times.
Yeah, if I'm Centerburg here, I'm playing real aggressive defense. If you get called for a foul, you get called for a foul, and if not, maybe you end up with a steal.
It's a great point. Yeah, very aggressive, and if you make contact, it's not the end of the world. In fact, it's probably the preferred path of least resistance, at least.
You need to get up to 5 fouls quick if you want to play the foul game.
Ball at the line for the second free throw. No dice on the second one. Lawrence with the offensive rebound. Now Trevin Harris. We are all tied at 62 with 40 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Offensive rebound putback wasn't on my bingo card.
Spaulding smells the rim, and they call an offensive foul! Perfectly in position. I think that's the right call. An effort play from Bennett Hill. But
the Danville sideline was not happy with that call. It was very close. I wouldn't want to be an official in that position.
3 team fouls for Danville, none for the Trojans. Bennett Hill facing the press. And a timeout will be called by Centerburg. A full timeout called, 18.5. Certainly in this situation, I mean, you got to be thinking about what the end game looks like. Is this a situation where you think they hold for the last shot?
I think you do here. I mean, why chance it? Was there 23 seconds left on the clock? And I would look to give Jack Lawrence some space and opportunity.
Jack Lawrence has been stellar near the rim so far tonight, has come up with a few electric plays.
So tonight we talked, I mean, I at least thought we would see more from Jack Lawrence, but it seems like Hill and Harris have been the leading scorers for Centerburg, and it hasn't been Lawrence tonight.
Bennett Hill coming up in a big way, the 5'9" senior coming up with some big threes. Was instrumental getting the Trojans back in this one. Trevin Harris has scored 19. Jack Lawrence with 13. Bennett Hill with 14. And Blaine Ball with 10. So very well distributed, but likewise for Danville. 18.5 seconds remaining. To the basket, gets inside a few feet off the backboard, too hard. And they'll foul. They have some to give, so not the worst thing in the world.
I mean, if I'm them, I might continue to foul. Just make sure you don't get up to that 5th one.
And Danville calls a timeout, had some to give. And now they'll talk about how they're going to proceed here with the end game.
Well, Spaulding's been the hot hand the whole night, right? I would not be surprised if we see him take the last shot.
Spaulding with 20 points on the night. He's found success from inside and outside. Also on the board in a big way is Aiden Mickley with 15 points. And Carson Proper with 10.
I'm interested to see, Centerburg's been in that trap, that diamond press for most of the game. I want to see if they come out in it for this last possession. I'm not sure if I would, but we'll see.
Really, because I would think trying to burn as much time off the clock, just get them up the floor, but I think you're kind of seeing how easily they've given up some baskets.
Yes, they've given up a couple of layups right underneath the basket in this press, and you would hate for the game to end that way.
.3 players on their marks. Indeed, they will face the trap.
It's a little different press, full court man here. Almost got a steal.
0.4 seconds off the clock. Will once again face the press. Wesley Payne on the floor. They say he's hammered. Home crowd wants to travel. Time expires. We are going to overtime.
Yeah, I feel like something has to be called there, whether it be a travel or a foul. Well, you don't want to really put it in the ref's hands at the end of the game, but something happened there.
So we'll take a quick break and be back for overtime here at Centerburg High School.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to be entering its second year of media sponsorship for local nonprofits.
We've partnered with Crawford County Now to offer nonprofits a podcast and a radio spot.
First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bryce Coder and Dylan Gonzalez with the OH report here for overtime. After 4 quarters of play, these teams have ordered free basketball for all these fans.
I think they were a little confused on who was going which direction, but they seem to have it figured out now.
I actually had a high school game where we lined up on the wrong sides. Referees never corrected us. We won the tip and scored in our own basket.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get help from officials in that situation.
Yeah. So 4 minutes on the clock in overtime. Danville leading by as many as 11. Slow it down and just look for a good shot. Looking to set the tone right.
I think this is the longest possession they've had all night.
That is true. I've seen a lot of quick shots and full heads of steam to the basket. Moving it around again. They've taken a minute off the clock.
Like they're trying to run a set here now.
Working it around, some trouble with the handles, but they recover nicely. Rodebeck to Ball to Hill. Dishes it out. A mid-range jumper is good, and they've taken a minute and a half off the clock. Jack Lawrence with his 15th point of the night on that one. A rejection at the rim, but a foul is called. We'll take it out underneath. We'll take another look at that one. A big rejection by Harris. Just getting tied up in the exchange for the ball. A quick three. He's hit from beyond the arc. That one just mindless. I mean, you get another look at it, puts a hand on him, and it was a little difficult to see for you. There's a lot of force behind that push.
Yeah, I mean, the first rule of defense for every coach is don't foul a jump shooter, and to do that in overtime on a three-point shot is pretty debilitating.
Wesley Payne gets the first free throw. You can hear the home crowd trying to bring the energy for their home Trojans. And we are all squared away again. In a game that has more lead changes than a NASCAR race. He puts them over the top.
Those are 3 big makes for Wesley Payne. Way to hold his composure. He seemed very frustrated with the officials at the end of regulation, but cool as the other side of the pillow there, knocking down 3 straight free throws.
Got a great shot in rhythm and just absorbed the contact well, hit the deck, and now they're leading by 1. No look handoff to Harris. Harris gets the basket to go. A great move and just rolling it right over the front of the rim. Inside of 2 minutes, they call a foul. It'll be a reach-in. Another look there on our Monarch Title Services instant replay.
And the overtime is just a continuation of the 4th quarter, so that's Centerburg's 4th. So next one, Dan will be shooting free throws.
Ooh, good note there. 3 team fouls for Danville. Now it's Mickley who will put him in front. Harris battling down low, the fadeaway. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? A shot, he was falling away. He was almost laying down when he put that one in the air. And a turnover gives the ball back to Centerburg.
Yeah, ever since Harris came in the game in the third quarter, it seems like the tide has turned for the Trojans.
Harris slowing it down.
Yeah, they're in no rush here.
60 seconds remaining in overtime. Closely guarded. They do end up calling the foul. So going to the line for 2. No, I'm sorry, that's the 4th team foul. Both teams equal at 4. So the next foul will result in free throws regardless.
That's on me. I think I jumped the gun when I mentioned it earlier and you just trusted me.
You seem like a pretty trustworthy guy. Skip pass to Lawrence. Harris harassed at the ball. And they do end up calling for the foul. That one on the arm as they go aggressively for the steal. Now at the line for 2 is going to be Carter Rodebeck, the 6-foot sophomore. Rodebeck has 2 points on the night. Makes the first. And an opportunity to set the lead at 3. In a game where it was looking rather bleak for them through 3 quarters. They found themselves in a dogfight here in the 4th, and now they are leading the way. 34.5, but a foul is called. Honestly, I mean, that's not the worst foul, I think, in the world.
Are they shooting free throws now?
They are.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's still a lot of time left. I mean, you're up 3, so you're going to get the ball back. Hopefully, if you're able to rebound off a miss, or if he makes both of these, you'll still be up 1 with the ball. So like you said, not a bad spot to be in.
Student section thunderous as Mickley makes the first. A 30-second timeout called by Danville.
So I don't think we've seen Danville press at all this game, so you would imagine that they would after a make, and I think that's probably what Coach Lyons is talking about here, is trying to set up their defense to potentially force a turnover, and at what point in the clock do you foul?
Be sure to stay with us after the conclusion of this one as we bring you the Knox Community Hospital Player of the Game, as well as the Knox Public Health Postgame Show. A lot of strong contenders tonight for both sides of that Player of the Game honor. Leading scorers so far is Ashton Spaulding with 20 for Danville and 23 points for Trevin Harris for Centerburg. Now we're going to the line to shoot 2. Mickley looking for his 19th and 20th points on the night. So that one no good. 2 points separating the teams. And a foul is called with 28.3 seconds remaining. That foul committed by Owen Gronberg, that's his first, but looking up at the board, everybody else on the floor has 3 fouls for Danville.
It's real simple here for Centerburg here on out. If you make your free throws, you're going to win the game.
And a chance to do just that. Jack Lawrence. The friendly roll is beneficial this time. They're up by 3. Second one, no good. 1 possession, but Trevin Harris has the ball in his hands. He's fouled. So one they really didn't want to give up, but they have to after the offensive foul. Another opportunity to make this a 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, it looked like Danville had everyone boxed out. It's just no one actually went and grabbed that ball, and Harris did.
Wesley Payne with his 4th foul on the evening. So 2 possessions separate the two teams, 72-68 here in the 4th quarter. The overtime, I apologize.
Don't need a 3 here necessarily.
Spaulding swarmed at the ball. Now Payne has some space. The Euro step. Oh, they keep on falling for both sides. A timeout called by Danville. So many athletic shots where it just seems like they're throwing the ball in the general direction of the basket and they're going in every time.
There has been quite a bit of circus shots made here tonight. I want to see what Danville does here. Seems like they have to full court press yet again. And how quick do you foul? Do you trap, try to get a steal first, or do you just foul right away?
So we'd like to take a opportunity to thank our sponsors one last time. I'd like to thank Webb's Marathon and Automotive. Stop by Webb's Marathon to join the Webb's Rewards program where you can earn dollars off fuel and free drinks and coffee. Go Trojans. Knox Public Health, committed to the health of the community, promoting healthy lifestyles, preventing illness, and protecting the community. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. Monarch Title Services. If you're selling or refinancing your real estate, you get to choose a title company. Why not support those who support the Trojans? Close with confidence, anytime, anywhere. Kilbuck Savings Bank, since 1900. Kilbuck Savings Bank is proud to serve our community with dedication, integrity, and a commitment to your financial success in 2025. Our organization marked an incredible milestone, 125 years of building relationships, empowering dreams, and growing together with you. Again, thank you to our sponsors who support our live and free coverage right here on the OH Report. So inbound to Trevin Harris. Jackson Lawrence has it. They foul him from behind. I mean, that one could have been close. I mean, not at all going for the ball. Arguably could have been called an intentional foul.
Yeah, and I thought they waited too long to foul. About 5 seconds went off the clock there, and every second is precious in this situation.
Another look at that one as he just pushes off. With 5.6 seconds remaining, if he makes both, this could seal it. He makes the first. Hill with his 15th point of the night. Make that his 16th, leading by 4 with 5.6 seconds remaining, and a timeout is called.
Yeah, if you're Centerburg here, I think there's one message being preached in that huddle, and it's don't foul.
Yeah.
The only way you lose this game is if you foul a three-point shooter.
That is true. Kind of calls into question, would it be worth thinking about going for like the intentional foul here just to limit them to the 2 free throws?
Yeah, I mean, there's like 2 waves of thinking now, it seems like, right? It's, you know, you're up 4, you just make it so that they can't make a 3, you put them at the free throw line. I like that strategy when you're up 3. When you're up 4, I say just let the seconds tick off the clock, and it would take a lot for them to hit a 3 with 5 seconds left and then be able to get the ball back after that. So I say play it straight up, but we'll see how Centerburg plays it today.
So 10 seconds remaining in the timeout, and only 5 seconds remain in this one. A back and forth battle. Danville, if they lose tonight, will feel like it was the one that got away. But the Trojans, after losing to Fredericktown, got off to a sluggish start, recovered nicely here in the second half. A Hail Mary pass, and Blaine Ball comes up with it. So with 2.3 seconds remaining, Ball is going to go to the free throw line for 2, and I think this is it.
Yeah, a hard-fought game for Danville. Really disappointing for them. It seemed like they dominated most of this game, but around the end of the 3rd quarter, beginning of the 4th, Centerburg turned it around. They were able to tie it at the end, and then they've been pretty dominant here in this overtime.
Be sure to stay with us for our MVP honors in our post-game show. Now 5 points separate the two teams. Trojans leading the way. There's the second. So the nail in the coffin as there's 2.3 seconds remaining. They heave it at the basket, but it won't be enough. Centerburg picking up a huge, hard-fought victory, winning this one 76-70 over Danville. Stay with us for the MVP interview coming up next.
Coach B. Hey, Travis, what's up? Oh, not much. What's that sound? Just working on some long overdue improvements here. Whoa. Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.